Hey everyone, today I wanted to do a quick video on should you buy from GAO Studios. Now, if you are new to the fidget game, these kind of fidgets, you might have seen GAO on places like AliExpress or maybe Amazon. So I'm just doing this video just to give you a little couple tips on if you should buy from GAO Studios. So let's just start over here with this. This is the Rich Coin EX in PEI. This isn't one of my favourites, but I will say GAO has a very odd naming system. Pretty much all three of these, anything that comes in polycarbonate, which is this sort of red material, or like a plastic, will have something to do with rich coins. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a superstition thing or a Chinese thing, because these are based in China, but they just are. This is the first one. I'll give you a little listen. Yes, so this one it's decent. I will only be doing brief looks at these different fidgets. If you are interested in seeing more about them, Dan Bruner has a video on this one. He also has a video on this one. If you haven't subscribed to Dan Bruner already, just search up Bruner. I'll leave his link in the description. He's got a great channel. Reviewing loads of different stuff, camping videos if you like that too. Yes, this is the Rich Coin EX. Now, the upstroke and downstroke are good, but I will say the spring gets caught. The ball is not completely smooth to move in there, which is, I think, kind of takes away from it a bit. And you can't open this super easily. You can open it, but there's, as you might have seen, there are no screws or anything. So it just makes it quite hard to open anything without prying something open. I think the rotation round, the gaps are too big and the click is a bit too strong. So it just kind of feels like two whole separate motions and you can't keep doing it fluidly. That is our first one. This is the Rich Coin Gem. This is one of their newest releases, and I will say it's probably one of the best things they have ever put out there. This is a mechanical slider. I have this in PC Red, which is polycarbonate, and it does look really good actually. Once you get it in the light, it does look good. I'll give you a little sound demo. Now, what you might be able to see, if I show you this side, is there are actually two tracks. Now, what I'll do, I'll move these out the way. So these two pieces are joined together just by magnets. You can see the magnets there, and also just here, these can slide back and forwards. Now, what you can do is it comes with springs and balls to. I currently have glass balls in there, but it comes with ceramics as well. You can see here these tracks. You can change the rotation of this piece to get a different sound. So just then I had it on the standard track, which is this one on the left here. So I'll let you listen to that again. It can be a little finicky sometimes. You see the balls just dropped out there. Just give me a second. I found the best way to get the top bit on is just by slamming it down. This is the standard track with two glass balls in. And then you can change it round to the dense track as well. It sounds like this. there you go. So this piece is really good actually. This is probably one of my favourite pieces I've got in my entire collection, let alone just GAO. Really customizable. You can take one ball and spring out, get a completely different feel. Yeah, that is the Rich Coin Gem. Onto another red polycarbonate one. This is the Rich 01. For some reason, all of them are called Rich. This is a magnetic slider. Yep, this one, pretty decent. I mean, there's nothing super special about it. Apart from the fact that if you take all the balls out, you can have a little free floating. Yeah, so it also does come with some metal balls. I think they're stainless steel or something. But I just put the ceramics in there because it gives you a more poppy sort of sound. There you go. And that is the Rich 01. They do have one called the Rich 02, which is this, but in metal, and also it only has 2 tracks. You see how here there are four tracks. On the metal one, there are only 2, which makes it slightly more smoother. I believe I don't actually own that. Yeah, if you want to have a look at that, Fidget Focused, I think might have done a video on it, and this video idea is basically just Fidget Focused, his idea, but I thought I'd do it now because he made that video a couple of years back, and GAO's been pumping out a lot of stuff lately, and I think they are really starting to compete with some other makers, and especially for the price, you really cannot go wrong with these. Right, this is the GAO Square Slider, which is creatively named. This used to be one of my absolute favourites, as you can see by some of the dings on the corners. But now I've realised that the 9 hands square slider is actually just so much better. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but these edges are really quite sharp, and if you run your finger along, they don't feel super sharp, but it's quite hot spotty, I'll say that. It is. If you have your finger in the wrong spot, it will pinch you, and that can sometimes get a little annoying. If there is any sort of dirt in here, in these plates whatsoever, it will start to scratch. You can open it up if you have a tool. You can just poke it in there. This whole black plate will open up, and you'll see a 3x3 magnet layout in there. You can you can change around the order, but I like to keep it as a 2-click. Yeah, and that brings us on to our final one. This is the Magu, or the magnetic capsule as they like to call it now. This is in stone, like a stone blasted stainless steel, or it might be aluminium, I'm pretty sure, but it's quite heavy. And when I say quite heavy, it's really heavy actually. I actually dropped this on a table and it dented the table. So yeah, be careful with this one. The way it works is you can kind of hold it like this and then twist it round like that. And the way it also works, its other function, it has a bearing inside there, which then you can spin it round like that, almost like a chill stick vibe. So you can spin it round when it's like that, and it'll spin round. This one, it's good, but realistically, if you're right-handed like me and use fidgets right-handed, you're going to want to be turning it to the right on this, which is a lot more convenient. It's not doing it now, but this plate here, where the magnets are, actually unscrews. So you need to Loctite it, I think. In the warmer weather, it tends to not do it as much because thermal shrinkage, or rather thermal expansion. So yeah, just bear that in mind with this one. You can actually feed like a lanyard through here, or a bit paracord or something. Gives you something extra to hold on to, which I think you might need actually. I haven't used that yet. There you go. You can see it comes undone, which is sometimes quite annoying. But yeah, I think that is all the GAO pieces I have. My favourite one is definitely the rich coin gem. I think it just looks really cool, that sort of corrugated pattern on the inside. And it sounds amazing too. Yeah, it comes with some tape on there. It also comes with tape separate, so you can remove this and then put another set on if you'd like. But yeah, I think that is all. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. I will hopefully leave links to all of these in the description if YouTube allows me to, because it's been acting up lately. Yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to like the video, and please go and watch Fidget Focused video on it. I will try and leave that in the description too. Yeah, because he did this originally. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. Bye.